Hey guys. Anyway, okay. So it is 6:25 on December 31st. And my picture lock screen is of Harry Styles because why not? But I thought I would do like, I kind of want to try like an eyeshadow look tonight. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my year of 2020 and what I hope comes out of 2021. Even though we have no idea what could come out of 2021. The first things first is I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm staying home. Even though it is New Year's Eve, I'm staying home, and that's that. I don't have any plans. I'm not planning on leaving my house tonight. One, because I'm actually really tired. I did not wake up until 3 o'clock today. So I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm gonna start with talking about my year 2020. So 2020 was definitely a year, because no one's gonna forget the year of 2020. Literally, this year will be in history books. Like, this will be taught everywhere, and I highly doubt that it's ever gonna like not be a year that somehow comes up in conversation, because it was a year. But my 2020 was not as bad as some people's. I know some people had like a really bad 2020 and a lot of people died, obviously COVID and stuff like that, but some people actually lost their family members and everything. I was very lucky that no one close to me died, but everyone had some kind of thing that went down with them in 2020. All of us had something going on, and I'm just gonna say that the worst thing that came out of my 2020 was probably my mom going through chemo. She went through chemo from January to June, and so we knew that was happening before 2020 even started. But it's the fact that like 2 months into the year, I couldn't go visit her in the hospital. And so my favorite memory though from that whole thing is actually what I did to like go see her. So in March, I was in my house for like a full month, and so I decided to go visit my mom. And obviously that was when COVID was like, that's where everybody was taking like the most precautions with COVID and everything, so I couldn't go in the hospital, which kind of sucked, but I understood. So her room was actually right where kind of like the car garage was, and so there was a bench kind of by the entrance of the hospital, and so I sat on that bench and you could see her window from that bench. And so we talked and we looked at each other through the window on the phone, and I told her about my day. I told her about, because at that time I went to go see one of my good friends and everything, and obviously both of us at the time did not have any symptoms or anything because we were both quarantined the whole time, but we wanted to like, we just hung out in our cars and everything, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And so I told my mom about hanging out with him, and yeah, and then that was just like one so that was just one of my favorite memories from that whole situation, because even though my mom did go through chemo, it was really not that bad. She took it like a champ. Nothing really bad happened to where she was like really sick. Like, obviously she was going through chemo, but like she took it like a champ. Like, I was very surprised by that, by how well she took it. But yeah, so that's what happened. And but that was like probably the worst. And then other than that, my year, really, if I think about it, it wasn't that bad. Like, my year consisted of me sitting in that bed right there and going through every single show that I've ever watched. I rewatched Criminal Minds. I know everybody went through that Criminal Minds phase where everybody was like rewatching it and everything, but I've watched every single one like multiple times because me and my mom love that show. But other than that, everything was good. I got into a One Direction and Harry Styles phase, like really badly into it, and it's still here. Like, that's why I literally have Harry Styles as my lock screen. And then I actually was so sick and tired of watching TV. Like, I went through everything that I could have possibly liked, and I just like was so bored. So my friend actually mentioned going to reading, like because I've always told my friends and like my family like I don't like reading because I just never really found what was so hype about it, and so I just didn't like it. And then my friend was like, why don't you just try it, because like it's like you're so bored, like you have nothing else to do, why don't you just try it? So I was on FaceTime with her and she gave me some book recommendations, and I actually ordered some, and let's see, these were the 2 books that I actually bought that got me into reading. So it was My Life Next Door, and then Did I Mention I Love You? These were the 2 books that I got into, and I read them very, very quickly, and they're actually like decent sizes. I really didn't realize how big these books are, but yeah, so I read these, and that's what started my book addiction. I'm absolutely obsessed with books, and let's see, I have these 2 bookshelves that are filled with books right now, and I plan on getting a lot more, but those are just the books that I have pretty much already read. Like the bottom shelf, like this shelf that's like eye level with me right now, are all the books that I've actually read, and yeah, and then the top shelf is books that I haven't read yet. So I have a lot to read, and some of my goals, I guess, for 2020 is to read some of the books I've been dying to read, and some of the books are books that a lot of people have talked about. I went through TikTok a lot looking at books that people recommend, and that's where I get my book recommendations, because it's a lot of teenager books. And yeah, I need to stop saying the word and. Oh my god. I guess I'll give you some books that I'm planning on buying. So I actually got 2 new series books for Christmas. I got the Shatter Me series, and then I also got A Court of Thorn and Roses. I got those book series that are actually right here. So there's the 3 books, and then the rest is the Shatter Me series. And right now I'm actually on the 5th book for Shatter Me series. I'm on Restore Me. I have the little books that go kind of in between some of the books, so I consider those like tiny little books that are involved in that. My lip looks so fucking pale. Oh my god. But I have this wish list on Amazon. Whenever I see recommendations of books on TikTok or anything like that, I put them on my wish list so I don't forget them. So I'll give you a few. It's really long, like literally this is it. Ready? Okay, wait, like this is yeah, I've already read the Selection series, but I read it on my Kindle. But I want the books, like the actual books. Like I really, really want them, and I want to reread it because I read those so quick that I want to reread it and like see if I like find any differences or whatever. Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. That one sounds really good. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Crave by Tracy Wolff. I watched the movie Call Me by Your Name, but I really want to read the book because a lot of people said the book's really good. So I want to do that. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I've heard a lot of good things about that book. Stolen by Lucy Christopher. Falling into Place by Amy Zhang. Angel Fall by Susan E. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I've heard that author's really, really good. I've heard a lot of good things about her. The Inheritance Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. That book is the next book I'm buying because it sounds so interesting. If you haven't heard of that book, I saw a recommendation on TikTok, and pretty much it's about this girl who gets the inheritance of a billionaire, and she doesn't know who he is or anything, and the one bargain to have to get the money is having to go spend some time in his mansion with his 4 grandsons. And like obviously the grandsons are like super hesitant about this and like think that she's like a con artist, or like somehow thinks that she knows like why she got the money. And so it kind of is like a mystery, and it has a little bit of romance, and so it kind of just like unfolds the story of why she got the money and why the billionaire gave her the money, which I think is really like honestly kind of a good idea, because like billionaires, why don't you just like help a person out, man? Give it to the people that need it. So there's like a lot of books that I want to read, but those are just some of them. And I actually read really fast, so I'm planning on buying like multiple books throughout this year, and I know I'm gonna read them because I have a deep understanding for books now. That's just one of my goals, is to just like read more books, because I actually really okay, my blush looks really intense. It doesn't look that intense in person, I swear to god, but I I actually really want to fill like this whole shelf with books, and I want to get rid of a lot of other stuff because I had to get rid of a lot of stuff to make another shelf. I actually never wear blush, so this is new for me, and I'm not even going out. Haha. I want to get a tattoo so bad, and I personally just like am so scared to go by myself, and I know with COVID and everything that a lot of people, like a lot of places are kind of hesitant, and it's like yes, no, maybe, like on if they will let someone come in with you, and I just need someone to come in with me because that stresses me out to no extent. Like, I've never gotten a tattoo, and in my opinion, I feel like my pain tolerance is very much low. Like, I don't have a high pain tolerance, so I am like a baby, I feel like, in my opinion, so I don't want to go alone. And so I'm kind of like waiting it out so that like restrictions will kind of come off a little bit before I go get one. I don't even know if that's gonna happen. Oh, I hear someone doing fireworks. Even though it's illegal in my state to do fireworks, but it's fine. More power to you, I guess. Anyway, another goal I want to have is I kind of got into exercising during quarantine, but even though I don't really need to exercise because I'm pretty healthy, like eating wise and like body wise, like I'm not trying to change how I look or anything like that, but I think it's really important, especially because I feel like when you start to get older and like once you get out of high school, your body starts changing really quickly, and it can change just like that. So I kind of want to be able to like make sure that I keep the body that I want, and so I kind of am thinking about getting into exercising like a couple times a week just so I can stay in shape. Another thing that happened this year was I graduated high school. Yes, I was class of 2020. Ha, lovely, right? I know. But yes, I graduated high school, and we actually did a drive-through like graduation, which in my opinion wasn't that bad. I actually think a lot of my friends actually liked it. Obviously we all expected to have a normal graduation and everything. Didn't happen, but at first I was really mad about it, and actually when it happened I wasn't that mad about it. I was kind of like, okay, this isn't that bad. Like, I kind of like this. This is fun. I love this. And it was really fun. And yeah, so I also had my first semester of college, and I'm in community college right now, and right now my minor is just basic business, and I'm gonna change it to marketing. But the plan is to do 2 years at my community college, get all of the basic classes out of the way, and then go into my university in my town and actually go in more detail with my major. But my first semester was not that bad. It was as you would expect. Like, we had online classes, so I don't really have an opinion on it because it's there's just not much that happened. So, but it's fine, it's whatever, not bad. I also don't do makeup that often, so this is kind of just for fun, and it's, yeah, and yeah, yep. Anyway, get into more makeup. I need to find another job because right now I have one job, but it's just kind of like 1 day a week kind of job. Kind of hard to explain, but it's just 1 day a week, but it pays really good. So I need to find another job to take up my time because I'm bored out of my mind. I actually don't go back to school until the end of January, and oh my god, I just did not realize how long college breaks are. They're so freaking long, and it's ridiculous. Like, no, it's not ridiculous because I love it, but like at the same time I'm like, bruh, these breaks are so freaking long. I don't know, maybe I'll just put on a fun outfit too. Just be like, Mom, I got ready because we're not doing anything, and I wanted to get ready because I wanted to. So my parents are probably gonna be like, are you going out? And I'll be like, nope, I did this for myself. So I kept my same best friend, Aiden White. Love her to death. I just saw her last night, but she's doing well. She's doing great. Her life is great. She's doing fine. She's happy, and I'm happy for her. I'm trying to think of something else that I could possibly give you guys information on, but honestly my life is pretty boring. No boys. Olivia's single as a Pringle, and she will probably be super single, just like she was in 2020 and 2021. So, but it's fine. I'm fine with that. You know, I vibe with myself, and that's okay because I do spend a lot of alone time by myself and I like it. So I'm not that upset about it. I think I'm gonna put on an outfit and act like as if I am going out. Oh, so this was the other thing I was gonna talk about. So since I got into reading, I'm kind of really shy about this. I think I only told 2 friends about this, and I'm putting this in a YouTube video. Very smart, Olivia. But I got really into reading, like I've said, and I decided to try out writing, and I think it's going pretty good. I mean, obviously, I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm like the best freaking writer ever, because I am not. But I wanted to try out, and I might, because the way I really got into reading was reading on Wattpad. You can do what you will with that information, but I really love Wattpad, and so I thought of putting my book on Wattpad and everything, and I think I might, I think I'm gonna do it this week, just the first chapter, and I've written like 9 chapters, and they're decently long, like Google Docs, like on regular, like when you're typing like paper, they're all at least 3 or 4 pages, which is like a good amount, and so I think I did pretty good so far. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna do that. It's called Ineluctable. And I know that's like a really weird word. Let me get the right definition. It's unable to be resisted or avoided. It's a love story. It's romance. And pretty much give you the rundown about what it's about. It's pretty much college athlete. They're in college. They're juniors in college. This girl has a lot of secrets that she doesn't really tell a lot of people, and she also hates this guy that she went to high school with, and this guy has no idea who she is, but she hates him for a really stupid reason, and she learns to like kind of let that go and everything. And obviously it's a love story. You can kind of make up what is gonna happen, but it's just kind of like the first book, and it's kind of like an idea of like, it's a project of like learning as you go. So I think it's a cute story. It's very like cliche, I guess, but it's kind of a book that I would want to write just to learn as I go, to learn like what I like, what I don't like, what I could add to things and stuff like that. But I thought, why not? Like why not just put it on Wattpad and like do that? So I might do that, I might not. It kind of depends on how I feel. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards like, yeah, I've reread the first chapter multiple times and it sounds good in my opinion. Like it would be something I would read, and I'm a person who, like on Wattpad especially, I only choose books that are like good long chapters and like actually sound like they could be in books, like actual books. So I'm not someone who likes to read like those ones that are like, will take you 2 minutes to read the first chapter. And details, I love the details. I love picturing it in my head, so I feel like I did that pretty well, but obviously I could be very wrong. And I feel like that's a good place to get, what is the word I'm trying to think? I've been trying to think of this word for so long. It's like a good criticism, but it's like, it's a certain word, and I can't figure it out. I can't figure out what the freaking word is, but you know what I'm trying to say, like just getting like good criticism and like getting stuff that I can work off of and everything like that. And so I think that would be kind of like a good place to do that. I came into 2020 with some great people. Last year it was really fun. It was right before, like, not right before, but this was during the time when COVID really wasn't a thing. So I obviously was at a friend's party, and I was having a lot of fun. A lot of people sent me some the text Aiden just sent me. Dude, I just got but a lot of people have been sending me like a year ago today, like memories from a year ago today. I was wild, and I wasn't even intoxicated. I was just like having fun, and let's see. I was doing fine. This was 2 years ago with Aiden. I was making chocolate milk at a party. literally like just high on life, dude. I was just such in a good mood, and I was having the time of my life last year. It was really fun, and I was just with a lot of like of my very good friends, and so I was really vibing. Like, I was having so much fun last year, and I wish I could do the same tonight, but it's fine. That's this year. This year I'm just chilling at my house, and I'm okay with it. Like, I was actually, my sister was supposed to have her wedding today, actually, like, but they ended up canceling it, but she was fine with it, so it's fine. I look so stupid. Oh my god, I hate lipstick because I always look so stupid. They definitely don't match the eye look, but you know, I'm not going out, so I said fuck it. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm also, what I want to do this year, I want to dye my hair back to brown. Like, this part of my hair, it was a vibe, yeah, but look at the roots. They're really grown out, and I just want to be fully brunette again, like this. Wait, there you go. Hello, hi, I'm Olivia. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to dye my hair back to brown. Oh, I'm about to run out of memory. But this is the look. It's not that big of a deal because I had to delete more storage. Anyway, I really need to get a new SD card. Am I zoomed in? I am. But yeah, so this is the makeup look. And a little bit of more clearer lighting. But yep, nothing too big, nothing too extreme, but I'm kind of getting used to the lips, but I just never wear lipstick. Bruh, I never wear blush, like, ever, and I'm kind of vibing with it, like, a lot. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick out an outfit that maybe I would wear to a New Year's party. So, here's the thing. A lot of people would think a dress, right? So, these are the dresses that I have. I got this one from Shein. It doesn't really fit me that well. I need to, like, make it to where it fits me better. But it looks like this. And like, but I don't have boobs. That's the thing, and this is for like boobs, which I didn't think of when I bought it, so I probably will never wear this because I don't have boobs. And then I bought this one from, I want to say I got this from Urban, but it looks like this, and it actually looks really good on me, but I don't think I would wear this one. And then I also have, where is it? Oh, this dress right here. This dress I was going to wear to my sister's wedding. Didn't happen. And it looks really good on me, so I think I'll put this dress on. But these are the heels, and this is the dress. It's actually really cute. And this one is from, I want to say it's from Urban too. It's either from Urban or PacSun, but yeah. So I bought this for my sister's wedding. Didn't end up happening. It's okay. Shoes, heels, Steve Madden. Those are them. But yeah, so this is what I would probably wear for like a fancier thing. But if we are talking about a house party like last year, what I went to last year, I would wear something completely different. I would probably wear normal clothes because honestly, not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna show you what I would actually wear if I was going to a house party, like my friend's house or something. So this is the shirt I would wear with my jeans, and obviously, I wouldn't be wearing a bra with this, so, because bra doesn't look good with this. But this is what it looks like. This is definitely more my style. The string for this tying in the back. Oh yeah, let me show you the back. That's what it looks like. Oh wait. That's what it looks like in the back, and it's super cool. And then the string is so long that I had to tie it in the front, but I really like it. This is what I would be wearing if I was going out tonight. Honestly, if I was going to my friend's house that I did last year. He usually has a New Year's Eve party every single year, but he chose the safe side to not have one, which is responsible and smart. So yeah, this is the shirt, and it's from Shein, like I said, and then jeans are from PacSun, and then, to be honest, shoes, it would be one of three choices. It would be either my heels that I just showed you from Steve Madden, or these ones from Steve Madden, or my Vans. So, I don't know. I would choose one of those three, and everything. I would probably choose my black Steve Madden ones, if anything, because those are really comfortable. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad. I wish I was kind of doing something, or like hanging out, like having like a small get together with my family or something, but I'm not, because I actually really like this outfit. So now that I know I like it, because this is a new shirt that I just got like 2 days ago, then I can wear it more. But yeah. So, and then for hair, literally just leave it the same, brush it out, and then put some moisturizing hair stuff, like R&B hair moisturizer in it, and this would be the fit. This would be it. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. I know that 2020 was intense for every single person on this freaking planet, because it was. I know so many people who had such a rough time this year, and everybody just seemed to have like a bunch of things that happened to them. So we pulled through. It's the end of the 2020, and I know that doesn't mean COVID's over, obviously not, but that does mean it's like the worst year we've probably ever had is over. So I'm happy about that. I know a lot of people are happy about it and everything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing 2021, even though you guys, I'm going to see you guys multiple times if you come back to watch my videos. But I hope you guys had a safe night. If you did go hang out with people, I hope it was very safe, and I hope you guys had fun, but it's safe, you know. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing night or day or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!